Could you help us to understand why the Denver Foundation found it important to invest in this work?
One of the main reasons is that there was clearly a demand in the local nonprofit sector for assistance related to inclusiveness. We often talked to nonprofit executives about inclusiveness, and they said they would really like to become more inclusive, but they didn't know how to do it. There was a high interest and a high demand for it, and so we thought we would try to help meet that demand. When we first started, we thought we knew a lot about inclusiveness, and the more I've gotten into this work and the more the foundation has gotten into this work, the more we realize we have yet to learn. This is an incredibly complex and very deep subject, and the more we are involved in this, the more we realize there is work that we haven't even begun to start. When I first got involved in this, I thought I could be an interested observer, and I realized very quickly that the only way I could truly be inclusive was to immerse myself personally in this work. And it has truly and profoundly changed my daily life, both at home and in my social life, and most importantly in my professional life. Inclusiveness and equity will play a critical role in the new Denver Foundation strategic plan. It will and it must permeate really everything that we do in our new work at the Denver Foundation. We have 3 new community objectives, and each one of those will include inclusiveness and equity throughout its work, whether it's giving grants or providing technical assistance or using the other resources that the Denver Foundation has. Disparities were a huge element of the listening campaign, whether it was in education or health care or other basic human needs or economic opportunity. There are disparities based on race, there are disparities based on age, there are many disparities in our community, and regretfully, those disparities seem to be growing, in some cases exponentially. So the new strategic plan is really geared around everything we learned in the listening campaign, but a big part of that is what we learned about disparities.
Where do you hope we'll be relative to inclusiveness within the next 10 years?
Well, my ideal hope is that we won't need an inclusiveness project 10 years from now, but I don't think that's realistic. I have learned, and I think we all have learned, that this is endless work, and we will never be finished with our efforts to make organizations and to make individuals more inclusive. But I do hope that 10 years from now, we will be much more inclusive as individuals, as organizations, as a sector, and as a society than we are today.